second. So I
They're
pray,
triggering me right now.
that they don't even begin to try to put that shit on us. And any of her people better not put that shit on us.
You better have
I
proof.
won't tolerate that fucking shit, Jeanette. I won't do it.
I'm not either, girl. I'm not either.
I've put up with a lot. I've tried to show restraint, um, which is not easy for me. It never has been. Y'all know how I hate censoring myself, but I've tried to do that.
Now you know Mimi accused us of being that page that put that AI out, the wanted whatever thing about Nelly.
Okay,
Mimi's trying to say we did it.
well,
Now
let's
I was
get to
watching
that.
that live, and Mimi was saying she's going to get confirmation in a little bit, in a little bit. All of a sudden, Wilson leaves the live, and then you hear Mimi going, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" And then all of a sudden, Wilson comes back, and it's Bree and Sheena's crew for that
Well,
page.
I
Of
mean,
course,
Cajun was saying that last night. She was blaming it all on Amelia, and now it's turned into everybody again. Like they don't.
Amelia, like Amelia would ever
Yeah.
do that. First of
I
all,
mean, it's just whoever they can think of, whoever name pops into their mind at that time. It's getting. I don't never get mad on this app, but she's about to piss me
hang
off.
hang tight, Mandy's. Give me 1 second, okay? Just give me 1 second. Um, I'm telling y'all, that is some serious shit to lay on somebody, and it better not come this way. It better not be even whispered this fucking way. Hold on. I don't like getting wound up while staff is out here. Shut the door good. I better not even hear a fucking whisper. Not a whisper that it was any of us. And you know what? My advice would be, if that's true, I wouldn't put that on the internet. That is private family business. Every
besides,
day it's something else. Every fucking day. And people wonder why that I'm hell bent on clearing us out of this fuckery. Now you know. Now you fucking know why. I'm not going to have anything else lodged or laid on us. I'm not. And let me tell you about this account that is fucking with Nellie's husband. I said from jump yesterday, I don't support that. I didn't even go look at it. I just saw a screenshot. I thought about blocking it, but I just don't personally block people. I'm not going to follow it. I'm not okay with it, and I'm not cool with it. I assume, and this is me assuming, that her husband is Hispanic, because I've heard that along the way. And you have to understand, from my perspective, anybody I've ever been with romantically or whatever is Mexican. Therefore, my children are Mexican. So, my extended family is Mexican. And they're very proud of who they are and their heritage. That is not something I would ever get behind, ever. So I thought today, you know what? And I predicted it. Several of us did. This shit's going to get blamed on us. And I knew it was most likely somebody from somewhere out there who did this to make it look like it was us. I just felt that. So, call me psychic. I knew we were going to get accused. So, um, sorry, I had a message pop up. So I started working today to find out who's behind this account, and I put a couple of feelers out, and someone said to me that I wondered if it was Nellie herself. I wondered if it was Mimi to make it look. I mean, I wondered a lot of people. I'm not accusing, but these were my thoughts. But I know it's somebody who wants it to look like it's us, because what's going on is not good enough. Okay, it's not enough apparently. But I started putting feelers out, and I had someone who, and I won't ever reveal who they are, who trusts me, who's in the inner circle, who said, I believe JFK Annie and a couple of other people are behind it to make it you guys look like you did it. I won't even name the couple other people, but so someone that I know knows JFK Annie, I purposely told them, hey, somebody told me it was JFK Annie behind that account and trying to make it look like it's us. Just because I knew they would run and tell it. So I get this message from JFK Annie on TikTok, okay, tonight. And I'm going to show it to you guys. All right, and she normally messages me on Facebook. She messaged me on TikTok. It's long. I had to screenshot it in two pieces, but I want to show the part where you can see it's her account, and then I'll show the message. And I'm going to read it to you. Give me 1 second. God, I'm not good at this shit. Okay, effects. And I'm so blind I can't really see. Okay, here, let me cover my camera up. You can see it's her account. You see her name and her picture and all that. All right. Can somebody big screen me, please? I don't know how to do that either.
Try Crystal, are you here? Because I don't know how to do it on this new stuff.
I need big box, please. Thank
There
you.
you go.
Okay. Just so you can see, it is her account. It's her picture. Let me try to cover up my... And let's stop the comments for just a minute. Okay? See, it's her
I can do
account.
it.
Okay? So then I took a picture of the entire message, but I wanted to show you it is her account. All right, let me get to the message. I think it
I think we did
was...
it at the same time, Jeanette.
I think it was this one. Okay. It says, you think you're hilarious, Shena, truly, but it just comes off as desperate. Please give me more ammunition. And this sounds like a kind of like a message she has sent me before on Facebook. It's the way she talks. God knows I don't already have enough with these videos and Facebook to prove exactly how your girl groomed Nick. She is obsessed with Gypsy. Trust me. Go ahead, advertise for me. Because I told this person, I'm going to put it out that I was told it was Annie. Go ahead, advertise for me. You're just as pathetic as that washed up James. I'm assuming that's Morbid, who she kept doxing last night. Although Morbid doxed himself. If you don't have his information by now, I can't help you. Everybody has it. But anyway. And the punchline, I've got everyone convinced you and your little friends are actually finding the truth. So let's play, Shena. But win or lose, you don't have the cards for this game. All right? Now listen to this carefully. Go ahead, advertise for me. You're just as pathetic as that washed up James. And the punchline, I've got everyone convinced you and your little friends are actually finding the truth. Because this person who has ties with her, friends with her, was giving me information. All right. So let's play, Shena, but win or lose, you don't have the cards for this game. So, all right. I
Wow.
went to Facebook and I said, I just found out that you were behind the account that is messing with Nellie's husband and trying to make it look like it's us. Your message basically admits that you did it. And I guess I didn't screenshot the next message. I said, oh, you have nothing to say now? Like, that tells me everything I need to know, because this heifer messages me all the time and always I respond back and she just can't help herself. So let me take that off. So, green screen, come on. Okay, so I said something about it. Mandy's was live and Mimi was up there, and I said, oh, I'm going live. I have an idea who it is and I want this reward. She says, I know, Jeff Can, he's already told me that you keep messaging her. And I'm like, wait a minute. Those messages have been shown before, and we can go back and see who messages who. Annie can't help herself but message me. She's got this obsession with pony play and butt plugs and me. And Gypsy. So suddenly I say what I say about, like, I know you're behind that account, and she has nothing to say back to me but runs and tells Mimi, oh, Sheena's saying it's me. Fucking guilty as fuck to me. So what do y'all think about it? Give me your thoughts.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah.
My, my
It's
thing
just
is every time somebody says, "Hey, Nelly, like prove this," she says she don't have to prove shit. I feel like after you accused everybody in the whole entire community, pretty much, I think you do. I think you really freaking do.
I believe in my guts that it's JFK Annie, and I don't think she did it alone. I think she had help, but I think she's so hell bent and obsessed about Gypsy, like constantly talking about Gypsy and how she's collecting data and all this bullshit. All right. Um, and she's sitting up over there on Mimi's panel trying to trash us every which way she can. And I believe that she got together with somebody, and I'm not going to put those other two names out because I don't have proof. And thought, okay, let's work at this angle. Because why would you say to me, like, you don't have the cards to win this game? And I've got your little friends thinking that they're finding the truth when this person who's her friend is giving me information.
She's talking in riddles.
It's riddles. She always talks in riddles. Yeah, it's sneaky AF. And I told her, you're too fucking old and you're slipping, man.
So
So,
I've got some information that may or may not be pertinent to this. I think that probably 95% of all of the shit that's going down is the same kind of group of people, and they're setting it up to like stir stuff up and to pin it on you guys. So the other night I was on Casey May's panel, and a random account came in and said Becca sent Chewy to go after Sal's, right? So Casey took a screenshot of it. We didn't even know, but we both messaged this person after. And they were just rude to her. I said, you know, did you say that you had this information? And they were like, yeah, I do, but I know how you roll. Or no, they said, what do you got on it? And I was like, I'm sorry, what do you mean? And they were like, well, I know how you roll and I don't like it. So if you want this information, you're going to have to pay for it. Right. And I'm like, okay, no thanks. But I was like, this sounds like
Wow.
Pretzi. This sounds like Pretzi, right? Well, guess who went up on, I guess it was Mandyland's panel today because their original account was blocked and they went up on the Gloria Glitter account. Mimi. It was
Oh
Yep.
yeah, I
Mimi.
seen
It
her
was,
on that account.
I think it's both of them. Both of them are doing it. And then I
Well,
also have screenshots. Pretzi told that Alyssa girl in text that it was Chewy and Rose that made the Scissor Sisters account. So I don't know why they would pin it on their friends. Um, I don't know. None of it makes sense unless it's Mimi and Pretzi.
well, I was told, listen, and I want to say this with caution, because I don't like accusing without proof. I don't like that.
Agreed.
However,
Agreed. I'm
I will
sorry.
say
Yeah.
this. I did have someone tell me that it was Chewy and Rose who did the Sister Scissors account and that Mimi was in on it. And I said, I can't put that out there without some kind of proof. I have to have proof. You can't just say that. You know what I mean? And so, as you know, the other stuff I was told that I was like, oh, fuck, no, we ain't touching this without proof. That I just sat on because I'm not going to go out there and accuse somebody when I have no proof to back it up. But
Same. Yeah.
I was told it was them. However, let me reiterate before it starts going around that I'm accusing them. I do not have proof and was never given proof that it was them. I was told who all was in on it. And I believe that
Yeah.
Mimi was also behind the Cook's account to
Yes.
make it look like it was us as well.
Correct.
I've always
Yeah.
known that was someone trying to make it look like we were going after Cooks. I've always known that. Again, I have no proof. These are things I was told, things coming from the inner circle over there. Like you said, why would people say that about their friends? I told, and people know if they come to me and say anything, I'm not going to put them out. I won't put them out. But I did say I have to have proof. I can't just go out and blast that without proof. But I was told the same thing as what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah. And they're not the only ones who have told me that. They're not the only, like, somebody in their friend group actually told me that they gave me a handful of names that were sent after me to try to get my info or whatever. So I know that they're involved. I don't know how much they're involved. Same thing with Mimi and Pretzi, but I know that both of them are trying to pin it on Chewy and Rose, and that's supposed to be their friend.
I don't know about Pretzi. I don't
Well,
hear
no,
much about her,
Pretzi's in the
but
text
Mimi
messages.
keeps coming up. Mimi keeps coming up. And I'm telling you, Mimi doesn't have anything better to do than sit around and do shit like this.
And this is what she did in her last community too. They said that she would pose as other people. She would plant like things in the chats. She would do all this stuff just to stir up drama so she can get 300 people in her chats and the gifts and yeah, all the attention. And now she has JFK Annie. She has fucking crazy ass Pretzi. She has Wilson who will fund it all. It's I said the other day, I was like, it's like the opposite of a perfect storm. All of these different people coming together,
Yeah.
fueling each
Well,
other.
Wilson doesn't play the game too well because she gets caught in a lie in every single live
She
she
really
does.
does. She's so bad at this.
Yeah, she is.
You know what's really, like I said yesterday, though? The thing is, Wilson doesn't realize Mimi is not helping her. She's fucking saying things that she's basically saying Wilson lied about shit. Like, that's not helping Wilson at all if Wilson, wants her case to be believed, which, again, I've seen the proof. For whatever reason, I don't want to get into all that. Whatever reason, I've seen the proof and I know what's true and what's not. But to sit there and say to Jeanette on a live, she gave you the wrong nursing license number. You just sat there and said Wilson lied when Wilson said that she gave Jeanette her nursing license number. I mean,
Yep.
and this detective wrote this letter, which would make no sense. Okay, now you're saying Wilson lied and the company she worked for didn't write that letter. Like, you're not helping her, girl. And if I were Wilson, I'd be like, dude, don't fucking help me here. Just don't help me because you're not helping me. But that's just me.
Well, she sees how everybody is just buying into what Mimi says, and she's like, okay, just let her run with it. She can be my spokesperson. She'll hammer it in until they believe it because that's what she does.
She jumped
Um,
on panel yesterday when she got caught in a lie. She jumped. She knew that I was going to ask her the questions that she wasn't going to be able to answer.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, I know me. I know who I roll with, and I know who's capable of what. And if nothing else, like this account against Nellie's husband, they wouldn't do something like that just, if nothing else, out of respect for me and my family. You know what I mean? I know that. There's nobody I roll with that would go and fuck with Cooks and her family. Nobody. Or try to fuck with you, Sal's, on the Sister Scissors account. I'm telling you, this is all set up to make it look like it's us.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, jeez,
100%. Yeah.
we're
And these
not.
people just mindlessly believe it. They're ignoring the proof that's out there. They just mindlessly believe it.
We're not the fucking KGB over here. Like, we're not all Russian spies and we're not the CIA and, making these accounts. And nobody gives a fuck enough to do that. That's the crazy
Right.
thing.
Right. And so what if do you think Nellie, the police coming had anything to do with TikTok now? Do you think that maybe somebody was trying to set you guys up, or do you think that that's not associated with TikTok?
That's a good point in the comments. Annie has even said that to me, that she's watching us collecting data and who collect data. I don't give a fuck. Like I told her, haven't you been doing that since Eisenhower? Like, how has that worked out for you? Listen, if you don't hear when she speaks, I can't help you. She was bringing up Les Wexler and the mafia and Tony Solano. Like, this chick is off the rails nuts, but she's so obsessed with Gypsy and us being friends with her. Trust me, you just got to see the messages to understand. Um, she thinks she's some kind of Russian spy collecting info and gonna take Gypsy down, and we're all going down. Dude, it's just fucking TikTok. It ain't that serious. It it's just fucking TikTok.
Hi. Can I just say something real quick?
Yes. Hey, Fizzy.
Okay. So, hi, Shena. So, just being a troll. Troll is a troll.
I need a filter, so go ahead.
Just so that this is the oldest trick in the book is for someone to from the inner. How do you say it? Sorry, my brain is like blah. Basically, it's to cause chaos, and it's someone from their own side that will cause it. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Without telling them,
Yes.
so that it looks like it's the other side that's doing it. It's the oldest trick in the book.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
if people
I've
aren't
known
seeing
that.
that for what it is, like, come on the fuck now.
I mean, we're smart over here. We're some smart bitches, believe that or not. The timing to put these accounts out, the timing would automatically be like, yep, it's them. Like, we ain't stupid if we were going to roll like that. I have never made a fake account to troll anybody in my life, ever.
Well, I can't say that for that. I have,
No,
but
I have an account where I'll troll people in comments, but it's got my damn name on it. I'm just saying, I don't even know how to make a fake account like that. Well, I guess it wouldn't be hard because like if you can make your own account for yourself, you can just make up a name. I'm sure. I've never done it, is what I'm saying.
It's just to be a little smartass and be a little heckler in the comments. That's all it is. But people need to realize that when it's deep stuff like this, normally it's coming from within the house, okay? The
Yeah.
call is
Yep.
from within the house. So please, people, be smarter, recognize it. Like, use your brain. Why would anybody, if number one, I think we're all pretty tired of the shenanigans that are going on right now. And we're done. We don't like want to continue it. Like, there's nothing more you can say about it. There's nothing more you can do about it, right? So let's just move on. But there is a goal for other people that are evil and want things to continue. And those are usually the ones that want to start shit. And they will make those accounts and then they'll get it going and they'll be in that person's ear. Oh, you know what? I bet you it's blah, 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 blah. I bet you it's the FBI. I bet you it's this person. I bet you it's that person. Do you know what I mean? But it will actually be fucking them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
I've
said
seen it.
before, I've said it. I'll stand on it because the proof is there. Nellie is a bigot. It ended there for me. So what?
Everybody tell
Pancakes
Nellie
is a
hi too, by the
racist.
way.
I don't go bothering Pancakes. I just don't want to be near her. Okay? It didn't have to be all this shit. I want to get back to having fun and laughing at people and making funny eyes of people and them making fun of us and hating each other properly the way we used to, simply because of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Can we not get back to that?
Right. Can't we just be funny? Can we go back to being funny? Like, or making fun of Fancy? Being loving and supporting Fancy.
I mean, seriously, like you're doing too much here. You're doing too far.
Yeah, you
But
guys
I'm
are
telling you,
evil.
Fez,
I'm sorry.
I'll tolerate so much. I tolerate it all the time. I will not tolerate it hanging on me or anyone of my group that we had anything to do with the cause of a child trying to harm themselves. I will not.
No.
I fucking won't. I will lose it. I'm telling you, I'll fucking lose it. Know that.
And everyone that knows, like, I don't hang around people that fucking go after fucking kids or bully kids or do anything to kids or do anything to communities. Like, that's, no. The thing that, it's, like, I don't get it. Like, people don't understand the things that we always used to do was that we would just make funny, like, videos Brie would make the videos, but like Rez, and I know everybody doesn't like Rez, okay, but when Rez was a good Rez, Rez would just use people's own words and then make funny edits. She
Let
met
me
me because I made funny edits. Then I met Pez and she made hilarious edits. That's all we were doing. We were doing edits. And then here comes along Mimi, Pretzi, and all that group, and they do the evil shit.
thank you, Boston. Listen, let me tell people in the comments there's people who are lost that came in late.
Oh,
Apparently, on Nellie's live, she said that her child tried to unalive themselves 3 times
which is
because the
very
police
sad
came. I
if
hope
that
that
happened.
didn't happen. If it did, I don't wish that on anyone, a child, a mother, a family member. My family has dealt with that before. It's not easy. Um, but I will not tolerate it even being insinuated that me or anyone I run with had anything to do with that. That is going too fucking far, and they better not even whisper it and let me hear it. I've been very calm, chill, and nice this whole time. That I won't tolerate. And again, let me say, if anyone is struggling with those kind of thoughts or ideas, dial 988 star 988 and there is help for you. And the world is a brighter place with you in it. Like I better not hear that come our way. And that's not a physical threat to anybody before that runs. I don't go around threatening people to beat them up and shit, okay? No matter how bad I want to. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I'll make. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there because it'll get twisted what I say. I don't have to say shit. I just have to do. I will not tolerate that. I will not. And you know what? It's funny to me. I'm sitting here telling you there's something to JFK, Annie, in this account, and now we're going to bust out with something else about the police being called. I mean, does anybody think the timing is ironic? God, I just really hope that no mother would make something like that up. I really do. And I'm not saying she is, okay? I don't wish that on anybody ever to even have to deal with that. But I've been noticing, sometimes I just sit back and watch shit. And if you don't see the timing of these accounts and all this other shit,
Hmm.
something ain't right with you.
It's all awful convenient, and every day it just drastically gets worse and worse and more vile and evil, and it's just beyond me. And I don't even see how. I don't know. I don't even know why somebody would even want to put that on the internet about their child.
I
That's
know that
that's
to me, that's a private family matter. I just would never do that. But I don't judge anybody else for it, but I wouldn't do it. But it better not come our way. It just better not. We've all tolerated a lot of accusation, but that I will not tolerate. I won't have that on my head or anybody else's head here. I won't.
Well, there's a big reward out there. So hopefully we helped narrow it down, the suspects, if people are trying to, cash in. Maybe somebody, I have a feeling Pretzi will turn if she knows anything about it for that money. So, yeah, anybody want to come forward and tell the truth? Because, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's all connected. All the majority of the fuckery that's been going on. The same group of people are all involved with it and are intentionally doing it and then trying to pin it on other people that they have beef against. So
Well, I just think if you knew what went on today and the conversations I had today, I just think that message is a little ironic, okay? Just a little too ironic.
and Annie has never sat on panel with those people, never. Like she even said it that she had all of them blocked. So what happened?
never. And
Shena happened.
now Nellie's her best friend, and she cares so much about her, and she's so hurt that this has all
Shena
happened.
happened. Didn't you hear her, or Shena? Didn't you hear her say, Shena, what you did was cause me to. I try to do her voice and I can't do it. Damn it. I had myself cracking up the other day trying. What I did was unblock these people and we're friends now. Like, I don't give a fuck who you're friends with, lady, you crazy kook. Why do I care? Like, now me and Born are friends. I've unblocked Born. I said, Born's grown. I can't tell her who to talk to and who not to talk. Like, who can, like, I'm supposed to be like, oh my God, I caused Born and Annie to be friends. Annie unblocked her. Like, I did not gasp. I promise you. Crazy ass kook.
No, but people just need to realize when this kind of stuff happens, it's coming from them in their own fucking house. It's to cause so that there's more people attacking everybody else over here.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't even want to call it over here either, because you guys already know that I'm not a gypsy supporter. But I enjoy Sheena. I enjoy Brie. I think they're funny as fuck. And guess what I like? I like funny. So do I have to agree on everything that they like? I have friends that I hate fucking Trump. But guess what? I'm still friends with them, even though they
Don't tell
support.
Amelia that now. I'm
I,
kidding. She can't
I,
stand Trump, and I love to mess with her.
but you know what I mean? Like, there's things I don't agree with. There's a lot of things I don't agree with, but then there's a lot of things that we do agree with. And if you're funny as fuck, I'm sorry, you win me over. Like, if you're funny, I fucking love you.
Do you know that's how Ryder and I became friends? Because she used to be on. I don't know if I don't know what side she was on really, but Bree decided to, lay weapons down and become friends with some people. So Ryder, who's my Terry, started coming in. I
Hold
fucking
on, you
love
have to
you,
say
Terry.
it. You have to
Started
say it.
coming into Bree's lives, and I remember being really cautious. And she kept making me, and I even said, "Stop fucking making me laugh. I just want to hate you, okay?"
Yeah, you're like, fuck you for making me laugh.
And I fucking love her. Like
Well,
Terry is my
tell her,
shit.
because she's in the comments right now saying, fucking love you, Terry.
Yeah, that's my Terry, and I'm her Terry. I fucking love you,
Aww.
Terry.
Aw, see?
But she even made me into a rhino with a bun on my head, and I wasn't pissed about the rhino at all. I actually liked it, made it my PFP. It was the bun on my head with it was red hair. I've never had red hair, and I've never worn a bun on my head. And I was like, stop putting fucking buns on my head. Pura's here. Pura, make them gift me. Pura will make you gift me, or she will kick you the fuck out. Thank you, Pura. Do your job, girl.
Ryder is one of the people, though, that she's another one that makes you fucking laugh, and she makes funny ass edits.
I laugh
Like,
at
it
Pura
just,
all
like,
the
if
fucking
you make me
time.
laugh, I'm sorry. I fucking am. I'm just like, I love you, but even if I hate you, I'm just like, I hate you, but I love you because fuck you for fucking making me laugh. I love it. Hi, Pura. Oh, that was too
Shena,
high. Sorry.
quit touching your hair.
God,
Shena,
that curl, Jeanette, I want to cut it off so bad.
put a bar red in it.
I'm having to stop looking at it. I
But
just
see,
can't. I can't look at it anymore.
I even loved Ryder when we were feuding. I'd be like, "Hey, spicy voice, talk to me, spicy voice," and she's like, "Why are you calling me spicy voice?" I'm like, "Because your voice is spicy." And when I would make like little edits towards her, and then we just became really close.
I embrace the hater edits. Like, it doesn't bother me. Like, I actually find some of them funny. Some of them are, meh, you could have done better. But like Bev with the balloon did she was lip syncing what I was saying. I thought it was really funny. And I even told her, I give credit where it's due. It's really funny. So a lot of them I just think are really funny. My friends get upset at some of these edits. So much, like the one making fun of my liver disease. I didn't give a shit, but some of my friends were really upset by that. As a matter of fact, let me touch on that while that's in my head. I've had several people reach out to me and say, and I don't care what side they're on. They actually surprised me and say that they were really offended by what Mimi had to say about me, being unalived or unaliving myself, whatever it was. And that for those reasons, some of them had unfollowed her. And I told him, I said, look, she's no match for me. And that shit is so old. It never bothered me then. It doesn't bother me now. Morbid was the first one that I remember saying it. And I made AIs to laugh about it. It doesn't bother me because I know for a fact. Hold on, staff needs to tell me something. Yes.
I found it funny how you're talking about even if they made it legal and you got a medical.
Hold on, I'm trying to mute. I don't know what he's got to say.
I said I find it funny how you're talking about if they made it legal and you got a med card. I know they're making a framework to make it legal for medical.
I don't know how to mute myself now. I used to could hit that button right there and it'd mute me, but oh well. Do what now?
I was trying to
Sounds
say,
like staff wants some legal weed.
Do what?
It sounds like staff wants legal weed.
That's probably what it's about.
I'm just saying, it's funny how you're talking about if I got my medical card. I know they're making a framework to make it legal for medical here.
Okay. Oh, he's up to date on that now.
Yeah, there's
this child can't read or write, okay? But let me tell you something. Yes.
There's this YouTuber I watch. He lives in Colorado. He's a fucking lawyer. He's always making videos about every state, and he's always and he's always putting like funny memes in his thumbnails.
Okay, but he is up to date on whether they're going to make it legal or not in this state. He'll bring me his phone and say, "What does this say?" Like I don't know how he knows those. I think he must get alerts or something.
He can sense it.
And he'll be like, what does this say? He's keeping up with whether the lawmakers are going to pass it to be legal in Tennessee. It's only medicinal.
It's not even legal there. That's weird.
No, it's only legal for medicinal purposes.
Yeah, but it's like, come on. It's like if you have California over here where it's like you can just order off an app and then they're like 30 minutes later they're at your door.
Tennessee's in the Bible Belt, though.
He brought me this video in California where a neighbor had hijacked some of their neighbors' plants, and they called the police, and the police came and made them give the plants back. And I'm like, that's so weird to me because it's still not legal in Tennessee.
Hold on, but it was okay for them to keep the plants?
I was like, what? You jacked your neighbor's plants and they made you give them back? Here, y'all both be locked up for that shit. But anyway, back to what I was saying. That shit does not hurt me or bother me. It just doesn't, because I know that God's the only one that can put a tag on my toe. And I don't know why it doesn't, but it just doesn't bother me. It's not things I say to other people. I'd never say that to someone. But when it's said about me, it's like, Mimi's no match for me. Like, and I may not be a match for her. I find her bullshit entertaining, and I laugh at it mostly, And so thank you for those messages of support, but I'm good. So it's so old and played out. It's like yawn.
Amber. Stop it.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, 1 second.
Sounds like the cops are at Fez's house.
They caught me. No, it's a sad Amber Alert. We've been getting like those like almost every day. It's really sad.
Yeah, we get them sometimes here. Yeah.
Oh, Lord, who's she beefing with? Let's figure out who did it.
Usually, though, the ones that come out here, they're found pretty quickly. Wouldn't you say, Jess?
Not out here, though.
Yeah, for the most part, because a lot of ours here, they're with like the non-custodial parent. I feel like
not out here though. Ours always like a lot of. I don't want to say this, but a lot of ours are not good.
Well, it's usually parental things, abductions. I don't know if you can say that happen but you'll be sitting there just watching TV and oh, let me tell you this. I was on Breeze Live last night and I fell asleep. I'm able to multitask, which is crazy because usually there's certain things in my brain can only handle so much, but other things I can, like I used to get up every morning years ago when I was newly clean and sober, and I would read my NA book while listening to Guns N' Roses on my headphones. Like I could do both at the same time. Not so much anymore. But anyway, I fell asleep And I wake up and I hear this voice and I'm like, Jesus? Is that you, Jesus? Can you repeat that, Jesus? I don't have my hearing aids in. And then I like pick my phone up and like open one eye and it's Breeze Live. It's like 4 a.m. and I'm still on the panel. And I'm like, oh my God, what have I said or done while I'm on that panel sleeping? God only knows. But I didn't hear any reports today. I think you fell asleep too, Jeanette, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I thought I heard the voice of God in the middle of the night. And it was Bree. Oh man. Well, I thought it was fun.
But you're Luciferian though.
Yeah, I'm Luciferian, so it's actually the voice of Satan. I just didn't want to say that. Like,
People need
Lucifer?
to people need to study that study about that different religions so
Lucifer,
bad
sir?
because
I didn't
Luciferians
hear
aren't
you.
about worshiping the devil. Oh my god.
Didn't hear you, Lucifer. Can you repeat that? My hearing aids are not in.
You know what? When you're saying that, it's just making me have the image of Lucifer from South Park.
Say that again, Fez.
Okay, you know the Lucifer from South Park?
Yes.
It's
I
making me
love
think of
him.
him.
I love him. And you know what's funny? The real Lucifer finds him entertaining too. Because we've had a discussion about it. And he thinks it's really funny. Like a parody of himself.
I heard
Although,
that, Ray, and I'm really sad that I missed that because I would have had a lot of questions.
although he's never dated Saddam Hussein, he thought that was funny.
No, they were lovers. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. Well, the real Lucifer has never dated Saddam Hussein, but he thought the South Park parody of himself was funny. He takes that shit in stride, and I like people that can laugh at themselves.
Oh,
You
you're
know?
speaking on Satan's on Satan's word now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a spokesperson on the South Park thing.
So are you Satan's? Do we have to? Okay, I'm hearing. I'm sorry. I'm coming up with the edit now.
Come up with an edit of some cool hair. This fucking hair is. Hey,
I'm
thank
gonna
you,
come up with the
Foxy.
edit as Satan's
Thank you, Foxy.
representative.
Thank you for that. I was about to say something, and I got distracted by.
But can I give you a cool looking mullet?
My daughter says, "Mom, I want you to know you have a mullet," and I'm like,
No, but
I
can I
never
give
thought
you
of it,
like
but I
a
guess
cool
I
ass
do.
mullet? I'll give you a cool ass mullet.
Now, in the '80s, I had a badass mullet. It was curly as fuck, but I had some
Do you
big
have
hair back
pictures?
then. Thank you, Foxy.
Do you have pictures?
Yes,
I
I
want to
do.
see.
Yeah, because when they tried to say that I unalived my husband, it was actually a 17-year-old girl named Shena Eastman, I think. But because her name was Shena,
It
they
had
put
to
it on
be
there.
you.
She was friends with Skip, and she was out of prison, and she was some kind of advocate, this, that, and the other. And they put the picture up of her being 17 next to my picture, which we obviously we're not the same person. And this girl was from Missouri because she was in prison with Skip. I don't know about Gypsy, but I know she's in prison with Skip. Anyway, I happen to have a picture of me when I'm 18. So Bree put them side by side, and we just laughed about it, made fun of the stupidity, which is where Karma Collector gets that I live in Missouri. He's still like presenting that I'm that girl.
But you know what's that saying? Like I've never heard the saying until I came on TikTok because I live.
Girl, I've
I
been
live out
alive
here.
like four
But
people at this point, never done
you
a
know
day in prison.
you know
I'm
that
the horse to bet on, is what I'm saying.
you know that
Like,
saying, "Bless your heart." Like that's what you
I'm
have to do to
Southern.
Karma
I've heard
Collector.
that many times.
Bless your heart, Karma Collector.
Well, people send me clips sometimes of his junk, and he's another one that entertains me. I think him and JFK Annie must be lovers because they're both cuckoo. Hold on.
Oh, great! There's another edit idea.
So he
Don't give me
yeah
stop giving me edit
yeah
ideas. I don't want
they've
something
got to be
edited.
related. They're so nuts. But anyway, somebody sent me a clip today where he was like, Because I always say, this dude never puts out proof. He says all this shit, but he never shows proof. Like, never. He's never shown proof. And, yeah, not that junk. His junk in his videos. Well, let's just not use the word junk.
Especially
His
since Dreamer
crap.
no more.
Okay. So they sent me this clip where he was like, I've got like 40 researchers behind me now, thanks to Big Sheen. And I'm like, dude, I'm glad because maybe those 40 can help you find some kind of proof. Like, he's the one that put out that I unalived a landlady with a lead pipe and that
What?
I turned state's evidence against my husband and got a deal to get out of it. But I thought I had
Remember
already
that.
unalived my husband, so that don't make sense to me. But anyway,
You did it
I,
before you unalived him.
I couldn't even find a case close to that. I begged for a case number, something, nothing. I constantly say, you know, Sheena's waiting for the proof, paid for good Luciferians everywhere. Like, he never puts out any proof, and people believed that. And still to this day, you'll see some of the sheep in comments talk about me unaliving some older lady with a lead pipe.
Okay, but I have a serious
I
question.
embrace it, I guess, because now I'm up to like 4 bodies that I
Okay.
have totally gotten away with.
Well, then you need many, many teardrop tattoos on your face.
I've never been charged with a felony, never had a felony, never been to prison a day in my life, but somehow I've unalived 4 people and just walked right away with it. So I'm the
Okay,
horse to bet on.
but Sheena, seriously, because I think you might have trolled me. Have you ever?
Well, I can't say the same.
What? Oh no! Here we go.
I, I trolled
What?
you, Fez.
Yes, because did you or did you not unalive somebody at all?
I did in self-defense years ago.
What
Yes, one
is that
person I did. I've been
is
very
that
open
actually
and
true though? Is
upfront
that
about that. I was never arrested or charged because it was self-defense. So this Reddit group sat up all night burning the midnight oil trying to get the FOIAs. There's no FOIAs. There was a report made because there was an investigation, of course. They're in my ears, Millie, and I've messed them up. I'm going Wednesday to get them fixed.
keep
But it
on
was a
moving along.
justifiable situation, so I was never arrested or charged. But they were really trying to get the FOIAs, the FOIAs, the FOIAs. I hate that word, but I was even trying to help them, and then they figured out it was me and kicked me out of the group. They were like, where should we start searching? And I said, try Nashville. And they figured out it was me and booted me out. Everybody knows I'm from Nashville. Everybody knows that.
Hey, Dreamer,
Yes.
Dreamer,
Oh, Dreamer.
Dreamer.
Yeah?
How's those pop rocks going?
I got to run inside real quick. I still got to figure out my mute button. I don't know how in the hell I mute myself.
What, girl?
It's a new button, but I just got to grab me some water. So y'all go ahead.
Do you know that you started a whole pop rock scene up in here on TikTok? Can nobody hear me?
I don't know. She said dreamer. I thought she wanted to ask me something, and then
No,
nothing.
I hear you. Hey, Dreamer, what were you saying up on Case's live? Because he had you muted.
Oh, you want the story on that?
Yeah, he had you muted. I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Yeah, I went. This is how much of a coward he is. I get back in the studio, and it said I was in the show, and apparently I wasn't. And then when he let me speak, and I called him a couple names, and I went to tell him, well, you sit there and you gave Gypsy's baby picture to people.
Oops.
The minute I went to say that, he muted me. So I called him out in the video and told him exactly what I was saying. Because he's a coward, and the minute he realized what I was saying, he muted me.
Sorry, I just realized I haven't eaten today, so let me throw
I
something
did
in my
put it in a
food.
video on my page.
Yeah, I could see you, but he was muting you, and so I didn't like the way he said.
I ain't talking about the Pop Rock special.
I didn't like the
Well, then I'm
way.
not talking about that.
Yeah.
How you spell ashes?
ASHES. Sorry.
So that's what happened.
But Dreamer,
Speaking the truth, Dreamer.
it's because you introduced it to all of us.
The second I got in that box and I called him a few choice names and then went to tell him, you went to give the baby pit. And the second I went to say that, he muted me.
Yeah, because he doesn't want anyone talking about that, Dreamer.
That's okay, because I put it in a video. I clipped that part and I gave him a sit down and said what I was saying there, because I didn't realize at first that I was muted. In fact, I didn't know I was muted until after I went back to his page, because I was going to film it and put it on there. And I says, oh, the little son of a gun, he muted me because he's a coward.
Well, here's the problem I have found lately with Case. Case is talking about these things that were said about Morbid before. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, when those things were brought up, Morbid's little crowd of females were very quick to dismiss that. Oh, that was so many years ago. Oh, a troll made that up. Oh, Man Noodles is crazy. Okay, just excused it away like it never happened. Because
Yeah, but
again, they didn't like the messenger, so they didn't want to accept the message. So now cases like, why did y'all not pay attention? We did pay attention, but there were all of those women who were surrounding Morbid who were so willing
Nicole
to shut
say,
that down. So now, Case, it's like, okay,
like it happened yesterday.
now his thing is the baby's not real. Or he's not sure if the baby's real. I don't know if that's his way of trying to get out from under the heat of him sharing those photos or trying to share them with different creators, whether they accept it or not. I kind of wonder if it's him now being like, oh, she's not real. That way he can be excused from trying to share her pictures.
Probably.
And so, like, he didn't like the fact that
But you
his
know
wife
what?
and
If
child
people,
were
if they got a
doxxed.
brain, they would realize. They say, oh, like Karma Collector says, the baby ain't real. Really? So you're saying that at a hospital, they put Gypsy in a bed, and the nurses, the aides, administration, all those people in the hospital were in on it. Does that make much sense?
No, it never has. But you know what? I believe that if people believe she's not real, then that will actually be better. That way that baby can be left alone.
I
So if they
disagree.
want to believe that, I am not going to convince them otherwise. I laugh at them inside, but I'm not going to convince them otherwise. But he didn't like his wife being doxxed because that put his child in danger, which I agree. I can see his point. And people were in Morbid's comments talking about his child. And I said plainly, please do not talk about his child. Don't do that. But however, then he turns around and starts talking about Gypsy's child. So it's like, and doxing her by passing out her pictures and being a part of her being doxed publicly. So it's like, you can't be hypocritical about it. You just can't. Well, you can. Actually, you can. We are on TikTok after all, people.
He's trying to put up videos that I had put up on my page, right? Like the one where he called the mother. Yeah, he did call the mother. But in context, the reason he did, it's because the one guy doxed his children. Bones got mad, and he shouldn't have done it, but he called the mother.
I would love for us to switch this conversation back to everything that's gone on today. No offense to you, Dreamer. I would like to know, why is it okay that the whole FBI gets accused of stuff with no proof, and everybody goes with it in the chat? Oh, of course they made that account about Nelly. Of course they did all that. Because Mimi said she was looking at the following and the followers. Since when has that proved anything about a troll account? That's the stupidest shit I ever heard. And if Mimi is gonna say we can just start accusing people of shit with no proof, well, let's go then.
Yeah, I can say this as well. I heard Nellie saying something about whoever it is going to jail, and it's not illegal to make a troll account. First of all, let's stop being lawyers and cops and doctors and everything else on TikTok. It's not illegal, but I don't condone it either to mess with someone's family like that. I don't condone that shit. But
no, the stuff that, listen, I'm gonna say right now, Sheena, the stuff that account, that whatever post that account made, as soon as I saw it, they tried to follow me, block. I block all troll accounts. I don't care if it's somebody I hate, because I don't want to have anything to do with it. Some people asked in our Discord, who is this account? And posted the screenshot of the account. I said, I don't know who that account is. As soon as they try to follow me, I block them. I suggest all of you do the same. We're probably going to get blamed for it, and that was days ago.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Here we are.
I am sick and tired of us getting blamed for stuff, and people in the comments all over Mimi's live today. Oh, of course it was them. Do you expect any less? Yeah, they did it. Oh, they're horrible. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you for saying it's us with no proof whatsoever. Mimi showing the followers and the following. She acted like she had some big piece of proof and then had fucking nothing, and you ate it up.
I was entertained by that, because you can follow anybody you want. Anybody you want. Half those people didn't even know they had been followed by that account. And Mary was even followed and was like, I'm not following them. And they were like, no, they're following you. Like, so was Mary in on that account too? You get what I mean? It just takes a little logic. But we don't use logic on here. We don't follow the red bouncy ball on TikTok. We just don't. Like, it doesn't matter. You can follow anybody you want to, unless they block you. I don't think they've tried to follow me, that I've noticed.
They tried to follow me, and I blocked them. That's the thing. On here, if you're in the FBI or associated with the FBI or make friends with anybody who is over here, you are automatically guilty. What happened to innocent until proven guilty? No proof. You guys rolled with it. I saw all of you, and you can go fuck yourselves.
Yep. That's what I want. Sheep. Following that shepherd. I don't think they've tried to follow me. A lot, when people follow me, I don't never block them unless it's just like absolutely necessary. So I haven't even paid attention if they've tried to follow me or not.
Well, now you're going to be really suspicious. Good job there, Sheena.
But like you have no control over an account following you. And I was laughing when that was like some big bombshell that was being showed. I'm like, what the fuck does this prove?
Well, you can, because there's a thing called a block button. I call myself the blocking queen.
You are. You are a dreamer.
Oh, dreamer.
I'll block out of a drop of a hat.
I beat you.
You got the doxing queen and the blocking queen.
No, I'm going to give that to Crystal. I think that Crystal's the blocking queen.
I think Mimi's the doxing queen. So, and she got excited that I called her queen. I give her, she is the queen of doxing people. I give her that.
Okay, but me and Dreamer are talking about blocking. Dreamer is the blocking princess. I'm the blocking queen.
Do you know how many of my burners Crystal has burned? Like, I was like, damn you, Crystal. Stop it.
I think I got you beat, Crystal.
No,
I mean, if you're private, you get blocked. If you're a troll, you normally get blocked. If you're big time gypsy hater, you get
Dreamer.
blocked.
Nope.
Dreamer, if you were
Crystal's
the
a master.
blocking queen,
I don't know if that's a
Dreamer was
flex
the
or not,
blocking.
but she is.
Fez, listen though, if Dreamer was the blocking queen, I wouldn't have to block anybody in her lives, but I do. So there we are.
Hey, girl, let me tell you something. You're one of the best mods around.
This sounds like
And people come up and say,
Western
your mods
days.
blocked me. A person told me that in live. I says, well, if my mods block you, then you're staying blocked.
No, fucking Crystal has blocked so many of my fucking burners. I'm like, and I'll fucking message somebody that I know and be like, you fucking tell Crystal to fucking stop blocking me. Damn
I
it.
barely
well.
got over here in this community because Crystal wouldn't quit
Yep.
blocking my
Sorry,
ass.
Jessica.
I love you though.
I'm not gonna even fucking say anything. I just fucking went in there. What the fuck?
Listen,
Me either, girl. I never had to say nothing either. Never.
I see stuff. You don't gotta
I
say
didn't
nothing.
know. You did it. You did it on an account that I never even fucking commented on.
You're gonna have to message me the account and tell me. So
I don't even remember the account. Like I don't keep.
Well,
I was just all I know is I immediately went to Aubrey and I was like, "Hey, I've never even commented on this fucking account." And she just automatically boom gone.
I also have excellent intuition. I will say.
I want to show y'all something.
Okay, go, Shena.
All right,
it
I
a
want to show
fraud?
you this. You just think about this for a minute. All right, I cut the name of the account out because I'm not going to advertise that account. But I want you to look at this.
Good
Take a
night,
look.
Tinker.
I just had this sent to me. Okay, now look at this. Okay, look at that. You see that?
Oh, I know who it is.
Okay, now look at this.
I already noticed that too. I know what you're gonna show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mimi posted this. Do you notice the similarities? You could see
Yep.
it better if it were smaller in the wrinkles in the page, the layout, that kind of thing. You notice that?
Mimi's a
I know.
dirty
Yeah, I know.
bitch.
I seen it earlier.
Another thing too, someone also found today. You see where it says truth. You see that their PFP. It also matches the PFP that Ocean Cub had when he first came about. And who do we believe to be behind Ocean Cub, who messages me at almost midnight telling me, you need to get Gypsy Ken over here because this guy is that. And I'm like, I'm not waking them up over some fuckery. Who did that? That was Mimi.
Hold on, Sheena. Where did you get your shirt? That's a fucking cool shirt.
My shirt?
Yes.
Oh, it's Day of the Dead celebrating Memorial Day. I didn't know you could see it. I got it at Rural King. It's like a tractor store, a feed store, tractor store.
Wait, can we show this PFP, or do you need me to go find it?
Do what now?
You're talking about Ocean Cub's original PFP,
Mhm.
or because Ocean Cub had originally Ocean Cub had a photo of two gentlemen, and when you searched that photo, it came up to be from a gay Ornpay website way.
At one point, though, he had that truth that I can show you them side by side, and they're like identical.
Yeah, it was a
found that out
background.
today.
So you remember how he used to go live, and he would like say nothing. He'd just sit there and collect gifts. It was his background for one of his lives.
You want a big box at Sal's or no?
I don't know how to do that, but I did post it in the Discord, Crystal. But I can send it to you too.
Okay, can you send it to me, please?
Yeah, I'll go screenshot it real quick and I'll show everybody. Give me 1 second.
And no, I'm not in the FBI Discord. I haven't been invited.
No, that's not the
It's a
Discord.
different Discord before anybody goes
No,
crazy.
but Sal's, don't you realize that if you automatically go into Bree's live, that you're automatically assumed to be in her Discord?
Listen,
of course,
me and Bree grew up together. Okay, I'm from
Don't you
Louisiana.
understand that? I have never been in Bree's Discord, but somehow, sometimes, I'm like in there.
all in there. Oh,
I
remind
just
me.
like her funny videos.
Hey, wait, while we're talking about people in the Discord, let
Yeah.
me just say for JFK Annie that Psychonic is not in our Discord. And whatever little group of girls you think that we're giving orders to and sending around because they're in the Discord, they're not. None of those people. Tonight she was like, they're all in the Discord with Gypsy where all of our personal information. I don't even know JFK Annie's information. I don't know her name. I don't know what state she lives in. I know she needs some more Reynolds, tinfoil.
Yeah, she got to get that name brand tinfoil too.
Yeah, it needs to be Reynolds for sure.
Stop, everybody. You know what? I'm gonna need to get a notebook out for tonight and put out my edit ideas for everybody.
Listen, that was the whole look. Teal, you're asking about no files. That is as far as me personally, that Dank started 2.5 years ago saying I have files. I have filing cabinets on everybody. I still to this day don't have files. I wish I fucking did because it would be so much easier to find stuff. I don't have files. I just
picture Crystal having
like
9,000
10,000
screenshots.
filing cabinets. Yeah, like I'm off.
And then she just goes to the search bar and then searches by name. That's what I picture.
Yeah, that's it. That's literally all I do.
You want to see this account, Crystal?
Yes, please.
Okay, can somebody turn comments off for just a second?
I will. Don't nobody else do it, or we'll turn them off and turn them on.
Now whip it. See, she whipped it.
All right. Now, this is the account of Nellie's husband. All right. Let me cover my. You see that?
The truth.
Okay.
I see it.
Now
The
here's
lies in the background.
Ocean Cub's PFP.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. You see up at the
What
top?
the hell?
His name, Ocean Cub. See that?
That is literally identical.
Yeah. And one of the names that was told to me today, since we don't have to have proof of shit, is that Mimi
go
is
ahead.
in on it with JFK Annie. I just didn't have the proof about Mimi to say that. But I've always believed she was behind Ocean Cub. Always believed that for many reasons. Mainly because of the messages she was sending me and shit. And her actions. And
I
it didn't go
respectfully
anywhere.
disagree. I still think Ocean Cub is just Cowboy Bear rebranded, but
I believe that he had to do with Cowboy Bear as well.
Oh, okay.
What happened to
Yeah.
Cowboy? We
No
remember
doubt there. No doubt.
how we exposed him? Do you remember that? Called up there, we put it on TikTok.
But Dreamer, he doesn't even care about that.
And then
Do
he
you know
disappears.
what, Dreamer, 3 months into Cowboy Bear, I said, watch. At some point in this whole thing, he's going to say, Gypsy got an attorney and shut this all down.
Yeah.
It took him like 9 months to say that, but he finally said it. Ask the Blanchard's attorneys what happened to my show. No, sir, you never had a show, but that's a good excuse.
Yeah.
He probably should have checked to make sure that, Gypsy still had an attorney at the time in practice when he said that, but
I remember you
there was
saying
never
that.
a show.
Because I wondered what his next excuse was going to be, because it was always something. Even though me and Dreamer put out the proof, I called Netflix and recorded it, and they were like, "There ain't no show like that on the roster. That's not happening." Blah 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 blah. Recorded it. Dreamer put the phone call out. We cold busted him. So
yeah, and then he said a different show.
That show didn't come out, and I thought, what's he going to say next? And Crystal was like, he's going to say the Blanchard shut it down. And sure enough, that's what he said.
Yeah, but Shena, there's more. Then he switched and said that wasn't the name of the show. He said it was another name, and that show was there, and I went to watch it, and it wasn't even about that. Mm-hmm. He wasn't on it. Ken wasn't on it. It wasn't even about that.
Right.
The Dreamer, even when he was initially soft launching the show, he said a few different networks. He didn't only say Netflix. He also said HBO. and
Mm-hmm.
he said, I believe either Showtime or Stars, I don't remember. Regardless, everybody's like, oh, he was harmless. He did nothing. No, he sat on lives collecting gifts, putting Ken in different pictures, AI pictures that he got from other people, depicting Ken in a certain light and trash talking everybody. Like, I'm
Can
glad
you
he's gone. No
can you
offense, no
can
love
you put
lost there.
comments back on, Crystal? I'm sorry, I forgot to do that. Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, like he rode that train for a little while there, and of course people want to believe stuff so bad that they'll hop on it with them and ride for a while, and then people begin to see for themselves even this is shenanigans. And it was the same thing with Ocean Cub. He came and left as quickly as he came. Like, dude, we're not doing a sequel of Cowboy Bear, you know.
So I love this community, just saying, somebody just messaged me and put another link together with Cowboy Bear and Mimi. Remember, Cowboy Bear was in Keisha's mod chat. He was a mod and he leaked
Yeah.
the chat to Mimi, and Mimi posted it on her page.
Mm-hmm.
So that shows
Yep.
that there's an ally, there. And she always supported him and always supported Ocean Cub, and so did Chewie and Rose. Just throwing that out there. It comes back to the same
But why do
kind of
people have to
group.
be so damn sneaky and be so awful? Like, why do you gotta be like? What's wrong with you?
Like these people really believe that they are Russian spies working for the KGB. I
I
swear
have a
to
lot of
God they
KGB
do.
jokes,
It's
but
just
we can't say them
TikTok,
on here.
people.
Listen, for us old people, this is not Cloak and Dagger, okay? If you saw the movie Cloak and Dagger in the 80s, that's not what this is. Just give it up.
I need to
I'm
put that
done.
on. I need to put. I've never seen that movie. I need to put that on my list.
Cloak and Dagger is an amazing movie with Dabney Coleman.
Is it scary?
No. It's a
Ah.
very good movie.
Oh,
Tell
real
me
quick,
scary
Miss
movie.
Wheelie Wheel. I have to turn my arm at a weird angle. Shit. It's hard to even take. There's my FBI tattoo, but it's upside down. Do you see it now in
That's her
vivo?
gang tattoo.
Yes.
Somebody wanted to see it. It says
Sheena, can you please confirm for everybody that not all of us have that tattoo, for Christ's
All of
sake?
you have it. All of you.
not
I
all of
have
us do, but
0.
most of us do.
We're
Gypsy
supposed to
has
get
Stop it,
one.
branded now.
Sheena. Stop
Gypsy
it.
has
I have
one.
0
Bree has one. I
tattoos.
have one.
Oh my god.
Evelyn.
The fake
I'm leaving
baby
this
has
chat.
one.
No.
Cece has one. Lidgy has one.
Oh God bless America. I haven't even gotten my first tattoo yet, okay? No.
Me.
I'm actually getting another tat for my birthday. I'm going to get BCM put under the FBI, Bayou Cajun Mafia. But I believe that I'm going to cover this one up on my hand because um, it was done by a friend of mine who did it homemade. It's the state of Alabama. There's a little star there in the town I was born. It says made in Alabama by, and it has my father and my mother's signatures. But I don't like the way it's crooked and messy. So I think I'm going to get it covered up. Like,
But why
this
would
is
you
my,
don't cover that up? Even though it's even though it's like getting fucked or whatever. Don't do that. It has your parents' signatures on it. That's like forever.
yeah, I got, my dad was like, what are you up to? What you want my signature for? I'm like, it's for a tattoo. Well, I don't want you getting tattoos. I said, I'm doing it anyway, Dad. Like, I'm gonna scour around and find something that has your signature. You might as well do it. He was like, no, I'm not doing that because I don't want you tattooing your body any more than you already have, blah, blah, blah. Well, he sends me a Christmas card, and guess what? In the corner,
Signature.
got a signature. I'm like, all right, Dad, I got you. You fucked up. So
Oh, that's so sweet though. No, I love my dad.
my dad's gone, but he was a
My dad's
character.
gone too. Like
He
recently,
was a
but
mess.
I miss him. Okay, I'm not gonna get emotional. I'm putting it on mute.
When he would,
Don't get emotional.
like, my daddy didn't agree with a lot of my shit, and so
Tattoos.
I remember he would do this. He would, like, I'd be sitting there talking to him, and he'd be in his easy chair, and he would and like turn his head sideways. And I knew it was coming. I knew something was coming when he would do that. When he would put his feet down and turn his head to me, I knew he was going to say something crazy to me.
I just want to say that I'm thankful that in my 20s I did not get Steven Tyler's autograph tattooed on my boobs. Okay.
Oh,
Thank the
man.
Lord.
Okay, I would troll you
I wish I
forever,
had
Crystal, if you had
I
Steven
almost, I
Tyler's.
almost, I almost
No,
did. When he
no,
signed
no,
them, I thought, oh, I'll go get a tattoo. That'll be cool. So glad I didn't. Do
no.
not go with your first instinct
You know,
of this
If
shit.
it
This will
was,
be
if it was,
great.
if it was Danzig, okay, but not Steven Tyler.
my
Well,
FBI tattoo was my first tattoo being clean and sober. And I said to Bobby, I said, this is my first tattoo clean and sober. He said, mine too. Nobody laughed. Get it?
I get it.
No, I
Danzig.
laughed.
I
I
laughed.
laughed. I was
But
just
I
on mute.
laughed, but
I
I was
like
on mute.
I
Sorry.
got all kinds. They're and I'm getting another one for my birthday.
I know.
So,
I want like 5 of them. I just don't have any yet because I can't decide where I want to put them for the
I
rest of
want
my
to see your
life now that it's
chicken.
halfway over.
I
you
want
know,
to
I
see
never got any put up here
people's chicken.
because I always thought that was manly, but I'm kind of
What?
out of space.
Why?
I don't know where
It's
else to
only
go.
manly if you're fucking wearing cutoff sleeves.
Like
Sheena, just
that's
tell me, do you
covered.
have a tramp stamp? We've never talked about this.
Hold
Do you have
on,
a tramp
No,
Sheena, do
stamp?
you have a tramp stamp?
Okay.
That would
She's
be
I
hilarious.
don't have
lying.
one.
Look at
I
her
have a
face.
tattoo
She's
on my
lying.
leg
You
that
should
you
get
will
a
never
tramp stamp
see.
that says "I love
My
Ken."
arms are covered. See, there's my arms. They're covered. If you can see my praying hands and shit. So I'm kind of out of room. But I got a
But
little
I love
space between my
Ken
wrist and
right
like
above
right
the booty.
here. That I think that's where I'm going. And I'm going to get my hand fixed as well. Like I can't really show you good, but my arms are covered. As a matter of fact, I've had these so many years, I kind of forget. And when people see me without long sleeves, they're like, "Oh my god, I didn't know you had all those tats." Well, I kind of forgot I did.
But can you get "I love Ken" as a tramp stamp?
I
No,
already have I Love
no.
Ken. It's not a tramp stamp, but I already
Oh
have
my
that.
God.
Where is it?
No.
There's my Gemini, my tribal Gemini sign. See, it says Gemini. Um, uh, I'm a June Gemini, proudly, but I already
Listen,
have
I'm
I
gonna
Love Ken.
say it. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Can we get rid of freaking Urker since she wants you to die? Can she just leave?
Yeah, freaking Urker, I'm still alive. I didn't get that Viking funeral that I
Staying
thought was so
alive.
cool.
Staying alive. Ha,
Yeah.
ha,
Can she
ha,
just
ha.
go?
I really
Or
would
you want her
love to
hanging
have a
out?
Viking funeral, like where they shoot the bow out into the water on your
Oh.
pyre. I would. Well, no, you're not on a pyre in the water.
No,
You're in a
Sheena, she
boat.
said you'd have to get burned in a trash pile.
No.
Yeah, no, I envisioned it to be a little cooler, more like Viking style on a
I know.
pyre
But can she
or
stay or does she can
in a
she go?
canoe in the water. Like,
It's your choice.
Crystal, I think because you're such a like a mama bear, but like Sheena's just like, let's fucking go. Let's like
I
have everybody
know,
come in
but
the
I
fucking
don't
comment.
like it. I'm sorry. I don't like
I
people
know
talking
that
about
you
how
don't,
my
but
friends are gonna die.
well,
Ugh,
I understand that, but then let everybody else talk shit
disgusting.
to her. Let's everyone else talk shit to her in the fucking comments.
well, that's what
Okay.
I was talking about. These people that messaged me, one of them was like, people just let Mimi get away with saying that, and I'm like, meh. I mean, thank you so much for the support, but I'm not affected or
I
bothered.
know,
Okay,
but
well,
you
Free
guys,
Ken
you know
Urger's a
what? Can
cunt.
we please feel
I'm
sorry for
telling you,
Mimi?
you guys care more for me about that than I do for myself.
Huh? You got two? So they're in here? Oh,
Like
I
when
couldn't.
Morgan said that my organs should go ahead and fail, was it Strawberry or Terry? I had making AI. I was like standing in front of the class, and all the organs were in chairs, like desk in school, like. And I was holding up a sign that said "You all fail." I thought that was so funny. Either Strawberry or Terry made that for me. I think it was Terry. Was it you, Terry? Anyway, I thought it was funny. I just gotta. Yeah.
Of course, I
Crystal
got
gets a
live
warning. Okay.
restrictability because Free Ken Urker doesn't like us talking about how she talked about our friend and how she was going to be
Freaking
unalive.
Erica, if you're gonna be in here, then don't report, you stupid fuck.
See? Exactly. That's what I'm
Like,
talking
don't be
about.
lame. Stop being lame, stupid.
Stop wishing me to burn, baby, and you might
What is wrong
not
with
get
you?
blocked.
And you know, she had that conversation while Skip was going through the grocery store. Like, get a fucking life. Don't talk about people dying when you're in the grocery store.
I didn't know that, Bexy, that a pyre with heat increases the soul of the Viking to get to Valhalla. I didn't know that. I thought you had to. Well, no, that wouldn't count because women weren't always warriors. Never mind. I watched too many Viking shows. I didn't know about that. But that's cool.
Okay, listen, Sheena, real quick. I heard you talking earlier, people talking to you about Sons of Anarchy. Honestly, if you watch that, you're going to be obsessed. You're going to say Jax the Ripper who, and you're going to say Jax the motorcycle guy.
Okay, I'm going to
from
give
the
it a
show.
shot. I'm down.
Okay. But you got to give it a couple episodes. It's a little slow in the beginning, but you'll like it. I promise.
Crystal already said that. She's gonna be in love with Jax Teller.
I'm going to ask Jax
That
if
wasn't
he'll
me. I
go
didn't say
live
that
with me.
earlier. It was somebody else.
No, I said it earlier.
I'm going to ask Jax if he'll go live with me. I don't know if he will because, he does like big podcasts and stuff. And I'm not even, let me correct Wilson on one thing. I am not a content creator. Never have been, never wanted to be. I'm just a fat bitch in Tennessee who puts her shit out there on her page. I'm not a content creator. I'm not even monetized. I don't even have enough followers to be monetized. So I'm not that. So having said that, he goes on big podcasts and stuff. So I don't know if he would come on, Little Potatoes with me, but I'm going to talk to him and ask him. He's one of the coolest
You never
people you'd
know.
ever want
Shoot
to
your
talk to.
shot.
Yeah,
Shoot
I'm
your
going to shoot
shot,
my
Sheena.
shot. He's so fucking cool. He's just so cool. I love the video he
The
made.
worst
It
he
was
could
awesome.
say is no.
Yep.
Yeah, of course, I'd be all like fangirling over him and shit.
Well,
Yeah, I'm going to watch it, Lidge. I'm going to watch it. I'll give it a shot. I know, Evie, I can't wait. The day after my birthday, House of the Dragon season 3. And then the following weekend, I'll be in NOLA with you, Evie, and Bree, and Gypsy.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Sheena, did you watch Lord of the Flies?
Did I watch what?
Lord of the Flies. Lord of the Flies.
No.
That's
No.
another one.
No, I remember.
Did you read the book in high school?
I wasn't allowed to read those books. I went to a Christian school.
Oh.
So we weren't allowed to go to movies or anything. And my sister would sneak and read Stephen King books and tell me the stories. We weren't allowed to go to it, but I knew there was a movie with River Phoenix. As a matter of fact, the first movie I saw was E.T. We had a 99-cent theater behind where we lived. And when my mom and her husband would be gone to work, we snuck up there to watch E.T. because it was at the 90. That was the first movie I ever saw.
Oh, I saw that in the theater too.
I remember as a kid hearing about Sybil and Salem's Lot and
Sybil
Halloween.
was a good
Like I would hear the
movie.
stories, but I couldn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
You should watch Sybil if you never watched it. Sybil is a good movie.
I'm going to write
And
that down.
Salem's Lot too.
I love River Phoenix, and I actually would love to see that movie. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget it.
You need to watch My Own Private Idaho.
And River Phoenix died in front of the Viper Room too, which was like right by me. Very sad.
Yeah, River Phoenix was cool. I mean, y'all know Johnny Depp's my cousin, right? So Johnny had a real hard time when River died, especially out in front of the club that he
half-owned. You know what, Sheena? I can't even tell when you're fucking lying or not.
I'm not lying. Johnny Depp's my cousin.
Through who?
Okay, Sheena, for real? No, okay.
Yes, for real.
Okay.
Listen, we talked.
Unlike Sheena, I have a real story.
And we were kissing cousins too back in the day.
Oh my God, Sheena.
Okay. Unlike Sheena, I have a true story about Johnny Depp. So
Okay.
my sister was a little punk rocker. Me and my sister are very, very like far apart in age. We're like almost 13 to 15 years. I think it's 13, 15, whatever. I'm not good at math. 13 to 15 years older than me. And she used to party a lot. She's a little punk rocker and she used to party a lot at the Viper Room. And her and her friends went into the Viper Room, and the only reason why they got in it because they're fucking adorable as hell. And they were like, "How are we gonna get away with this? Because we have no money for drinks." And Johnny Depp was there, and he fucking was like, he's like, "I'll cover the tab." They're great. And like he hugged my sister and everything, and was like, "You're cool, you're fine." So like she was like, "Yes, I just want everybody to know that Johnny Depp is a good person."
Yeah, well, we
So
don't call
that's a
him
true
Johnny.
story.
In my
Wait,
family, we call him
wait.
Chris.
Johnny Depp is a good person because he bought minors drinks.
Yes, she wasn't a minor.
No.
She wasn't
Yeah.
a
Oh,
minor.
she
She
wasn't
got
a
it. She
minor.
was
Okay,
able to
okay.
get into the Viper Room.
Okay. Hey, there's fake IDs and all that. I don't know.
He gives to charity and he doesn't put his name on the check because
No,
he
I
doesn't
like
He said
Johnny
want
the
the
whole
Depp.
time he was
recognition.
respectful. It's not like he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna pay for your drinks and now come
Okay,
over
good.
here." You know what I mean?
Good.
Like,
Yeah, he's super generous. I mean, we always called him Chris. We never called him Johnny. It
shut
took
up,
me a
my
Sheena.
long.
Now
God.
you make me you say things now that
Sheena.
I'm like, fuck. I don't know if to believe you or not.
It took me a
Don't
long time
believe
to
her,
get used to
Fez.
people calling him Johnny because we always called him Chris.
Stop. Sheena, you evil gingerbread. You see her face? Oh my God.
It's that fucking gingerbread. I'm telling you. I have no control of Legion or the Oh, what's
Oh
that?
God, not
No,
that.
not that
It
one.
gives me PTSD.
I
I don't like
accidentally did
that
that.
one.
PTSD.
I have no
No.
control of Legion or the gingerbread. Someone was like, "I'm not
So hold
scared
on.
of you, Sheena. I
Are
didn't
your
ask you to
three
be scared of
are
me."
your three are the other voices one's a gingerbread man?
Do what?
One of you, because you said you have the different voices. So is one of them a gingerbread man?
Well, apparently one is tonight. That's who I'm blaming for the shenanigans.
Sheena,
Wasn't
move
me.
your
Move your
thing.
ignorant
Move it
A.
out of the camera.
Ignorant
No
A.
Oaksmay in the camera.
Oh, did you see it? Oh, oops.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry. Thought I had it out of view. Sorry. Oh, they're going to hit me with that. Watch.
Let's
Somebody go
open my
report it.
door. Can someone bring me a fork, please?
No, Bexy, I did not have coffee today. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus, for not letting me stop and get coffee. I do it every once in a while for a treat. I'm just too damn frugal to pay $7 for coffee although it's fucking awesome. At Scooters, they have this thing called strawberry shortcake, and it's sugar-free strawberry and sugar-free white mocha, which you would think is weird. It's so good in that coffee. But like, I'm used to getting $1 coffee at McDonald's, so I don't do it often. I kind of just do it. I'll be like,
Yeah.
you've lost 5 more pounds, girl. You deserve it. And I'll grab one,
You ate it already?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Look, I haven't even started.
I mean, $7 for coffee.
Oh fuck! I'm on mute. Sorry.
Starbucks, get it together. $7 for coffee. Latte, hot latte. Really? I don't even know what the difference in latte and coffee is. I just know it's a hot latte with sugar-free strawberry and white mocha. At
I think a
Scooters.
latte is made with espresso. I think.
Maybe that's why it fucks me up so hard because I'm telling you, Legion starts running my shit when I drink coffee. Maybe it's the espresso. Maybe I just need to tell him
Probably.
coffee. How about
Yeah.
that?
I meant to tell you too. I thought of you the other day. I saw a video, and these people have a goose that's like really angry, and it chases them around their yard. And its name is Goosifer. It's so good. I gotta find the video and send it to you. It like attacks them when they bring groceries in.
Shenifer. I
Jennifer.
I remember this one chick on panel, and I don't even remember her name. It was like, I don't know, Sheena, I'm kind of scared of you. What? I'm not. I couldn't wrap my head around that because I'll talk a lot of shit. I'll say a lot of shit, but I don't hurt people physically, you know? Uh, that's, well, I don't know. Back in the day, I did kick an ass here and there, but I mean, you get what I'm saying? I'm not on TikTok threatening to hurt people and show up at their door and catch flights and all that shit. I got to see Guccifer now. I got to see that. I've seen turkeys fucking mob people before. Wild turkeys, like they ain't letting up either, but I've never seen a goose do it.
Yeah, I looked at some of the other videos and they were like holding it. And so it's nice sometimes, but just certain things, I guess, really make it angry. They just did it. It attacks.
Oh, let me show y'all something while I'm thinking about that. Let's see if I can find it. I got so much shit in my phone now. There's JFK Annie's shit and her messages and her craziness. Hold on. Hold on. Can y'all see me right now? Can y'all see me? That would be
We
maybe.
can see you with a green screen behind you.
Okay, I need to watch what I'm doing then. Where'd that go? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to my pictures and find it. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Okay, let me show y'all this. All right, look at this real quick. Okay, let me cover my camera. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on, damn it. It's the wrong screenshot. La, 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 la. I just had it. Okay, I got it now. I got it. I got it. That other one was Jeanette being accused of an account that she's not. Hold on 1 sec. That ain't, I just, what the fuck? Okay, here it is. Okay. Can y'all even see that? Oh, it's too big. Okay. This is Cajun Bayou Beauty who says, I would rather be a bigot than a cannibal. And I thought, let's think about that. Let's think about that. So, you'd rather be a bigot than a cannibal. Does anybody have any thoughts on that? Because I know what I'm thinking. Like, does that analogy even make fucking sense to anybody? It didn't make sense to me.
They know that you're not like really a cannibal, right?
No, they don't.
Look, I think they really believe it. A cannibal is someone who goes around eating folks. That's not anything I've ever done, nor have I ever wanted to do.
Well, I'd rather be a cannibal than a pedo.
I feel like if I voice a thought that I have, a curiosity that I have, and then I act upon it, that's okay because, again, society doesn't get to deem what's normal and what's not. Um, Dahmer was a cannibal. Dahmer would unalive people and eat them, okay? To me, that's a cannibal. Wanting to know what human flesh tastes like. If you want to know what a dog tastes like,
No.
you do you. Or a cat tastes, I don't care.
No.
You know, I don't judge that shit.
Yuck.
No, don't no one
Yuck.
ever do
I
that.
had a
It's not okay.
curiosity that was fulfilled. That's all there is to it.
No.
Now, I would rather be a bigot than a cannibal. I couldn't make sense of that. Like, it's one of the
Well, how
I
most
would
just
you even
abuse
say,
compare the
things
two?
I've ever heard in
It's
my
like
life.
so opposite. Like bigot, you can't get arrested for and put in jail, but fucking eating somebody you can. So I like what the fuck?
Well, a cannibal ain't hurting nobody. That person's already unalive. They ain't feeling shit. right?
Sheena,
Can I just say,
I'm
can I?
just saying,
Oh
like,
my God. Lord,
Sheena,
Sheena.
stop
but if
it.
you're a
Stop
bigot,
it, because
like
I'm gonna,
people are
Sheena,
feeling that.
I'm gonna send you some documentaries I watched, and there's been websites where it's like, hey, let's make this happen. You know, like,
Sheena,
I'm
can
gonna
I
send it
say
to you.
something?
What?
That same person decided to say, "Oh, you mean the person that's been talking to me can't even look me straight in the eye?"
Oh,
Because she wanted to make fun of my cross eyes after her friend did.
mm.
And let me just say, like, I may have cross eyes, but my man ain't paying other ladies for nudes. So we don't have the same problems.
Well, how do you
Well,
I
guys
would
even
much
end up
rather.
knowing? Okay, can I ask a question? Like, how do you guys even end up knowing like all this fucking crazy shit about each other?
Oh, no, that she said that on a live. That's her problem. She put all her
Oh,
business out there on a
but
live.
like, why would you even tell
So
people like on a live about things?
I
That's
would much
crazy.
rather have my cross eyes than have that problem. Just saying, like, God made me this way. And as far as Nellie's concerned, God doesn't make mistakes. So he did perfectly fine when he made my cross eyes. And Cajun, if you disagree, go fight with Nellie about it.
yeah, I made that
Oh,
point yesterday. Like,
whew.
if you have a
That
problem
was
with
spicier
how
than the
someone
salsa I
is,
just ate. Hey, do you know? Like, you guys don't live over here, but I've never had this happen before. They usually put the salsa in these little plastic containers. These motherfuckers poured it into a bag.
Hey, that's when you got the real shit.
Like,
If you get
I
your
got a whole
salsa in a
bag of
Ziploc
green
bag,
salsa right now.
you got the real stuff. But again,
one issue that I have with Cajun Bayou Beauty, and I let it go a long time ago. But while we're
besides
on
that
the
she makes
subject,
fun of disabilities, keep going.
well, she said to me that I said to her that she was, let me try to remember, and don't quote me on this, I'm going to paraphrase. She said something about wanting to unalive herself. And I said to her, well, why didn't you just finish it? Or why didn't you go through
Oh.
something like that? I'm telling you, I know me. I don't say shit like that to people, period.
Mm.
Point blank ever. And I asked her to pull a clip, pull a message, pull a something. I have still yet to have that done, but don't put that kind of shit on me. Cause I
Yeah.
know me, I don't do that shit. I don't care. Let's go back to the liver thing. When people wish death upon me, I don't care enough about half these people to even wish death upon them. So it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? I just don't give a fuck enough. Like, you don't mean that
Yeah,
much to me to where I'm sitting and thinking, God, I wish you were dead. You know what I mean?
you know
So
what? Sheena, you don't wish death upon people. You wish a miserable life upon people. Like, have your miserable life and then complain to everybody about it on TikTok. Say what you want to say. Again, I can't control that my eyes are crossed, but you can make fun of it. You can make fun of what is that rule that they tell kids? Don't make fun of something that somebody can't change in 30 seconds. Maybe she needs to go back to kindergarten and learn that lesson. I can't change that. I've had the surgery, didn't fix it. If you want my medical information, please let me know.
yeah. Crystal, people hate what they fear or what they don't understand. I realize a lot. I'll use this example. A lot of people hate gay people because they fear it,
Yep.
because they don't understand.
Hmm.
And
Just like
people
the
will hate what they
non-binary thing,
fear
they
and
don't
don't
understand that
understand.
either.
What, Fezzy? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It's just like the non-binary thing. They don't understand. They're like, "What? I don't get it."
Yeah,
And
they don't
then people
understand
go.
it,
And then I'm
and
not
it
just talking
causes
about on
fear
here.
and
Fuck,
hate.
fuck on here. I don't give a fuck about on here. The only reason why I said anything about on here is I was thinking about when I was in a place where I was questioning and I felt unaccepted, and maybe I was having my suicidal ideations with it. Because if you met me, you would say I'm femme representative. You know what I mean? I'm femme representing. I put on makeup. I have my hair like the 1980s from like Susie and the Banshees, Chrissy Hine, Joan Jett. You know what I mean?
Not Susie and the Banshees.
Uh huh. That's how my
Oh,
hair is, and so
okay.
I'm very femme representing. But do I want a penis? No, I do not. Okay, it's very complicated. So that's why we say non-binary because it's a very complicated thing.
Listen, people fear what they don't understand. And instead of giving acceptance, they just
Yeah.
like freak out. Like,
Hmm.
I don't care. Whatever you feel,
And
whoever
I
feels.
was always like, why do you care if I like if you're like, hey,
Yeah.
if you're non-binary, why would you put makeup on and do your hair? And it's just like, I do not have time for this.
Well,
Did you if you saw David Bowie right now, would you go up to him and be like, hey motherfucker, why are you wearing makeup?
You know what?
You're supposed to be a
Nobody
dude.
had an issue with David Bowie. Nobody had an issue with David Bowie
That's what
back
I
in the
always
I
bring
day.
didn't
it
have an
back to.
issue with
I'm like,
David
look
Bowie at
at
all.
David Bowie. Come on.
Fucking David Bowie was awesome. His mouth,
David
those
Bowie.
eye
I
teeth.
know, but then he fixed those teeth and then he made them fucked up.
No, his teeth were so fucking hot and
Not
No,
one
they were
sexy.
person
good until
said,
we got them
"Oh,
I
fixed.
loved his mouth
but
more than anything.
Sheena,
Yeah, I love
not
fucked up
one
teeth.
person had an issue with him in the labyrinth.
Yep.
They were fine with him wearing sparkly eyeshadow and having his hair, 5 inches high. They had no issues with it in the movie. It was a character. It's okay if it's a character. If it's a real life and it's shoved in your face and you're different than me, oh, I'm scared of you. What do? Mind your own business. That's what you do.
Well, Cajun Bayou Beauty said this the other day, and she said, "What does your personal preference have to do with your identity?" Because when asked, "What is your preference?" Fez said, "They, them." That is part of your identity. That's who you are as a
Isn't
person.
preference and identity almost the same? I don't know. Maybe I'm an idiot. I don't know.
And it immediately said to me, that kind of ignorance is because you lack understanding. And if you don't understand, don't talk on shit that you don't understand, that has been said by your friend that has hurt people.
I would prefer you to. This is my whole point. I was up there was I would prefer you to refer to me as they them. But if that fucks with your belief system, then just call me Fez. Is that hard?
It's
Or you
not
just
hard.
want to be
Okay, but
meaningless?
what belief system doesn't tell you to love your neighbor?
Okay, that's
Every
another thing that
single
you can bring up
religion.
in the yep, and with Gandhi, there's so many different you can name
Well,
so many things.
Nellie's friends tried to let her slip through a loophole and said that that people were upset because she misgendered you. No, 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 no.
It wasn't that.
We
No.
hardly plain. We plainly heard what was said. That wasn't just I misgender you all the time, Fez. You know I
I know
do.
that. And I
And I
said,
don't
do
do
I
it
care?
intentionally.
Do I
And you're
care?
very
No.
graceful and understanding. And I always correct myself. So that is not what the whole upset was about. And we fucking know it. And I tried to get past the first time because Aubrey and I talked, and I was like, well, if Fez has, gotten past it, maybe I should too. I took my AIs down and shit. But then you turn around and do it again to another non binary person purposely, and you compare them to Legion and demons, and you've already been compared or called a heretic. No, I don't have tolerance for that shit. Because when you're sorry for something, you don't turn around and repeat it again, especially like knowing that hurts people in that community. And the thing is, I didn't think past that to think, oh God, I'm going to get Nellie good. I'm going to call the
Right.
cops to her
No.
house.
Right.
It wasn't that for me. It was
Right.
standing up for you and for Fun Times and any other people in a marginalized community that have already been hurt and could be hurt by that. That's what it was
To
for me.
me, Like if someone says it to me, I just laugh. I'm just like, oh, you're unhappy. You're unhappy. I'm sorry.
Okay,
You
but
know.
listen, Fez,
Mm-hmm.
if people can't, the basic understanding that identity is separate from gender, that's where it starts. If
Yeah.
you don't get that, go back to the beginning that identity and gender are not the same. Period.
And also, can I say this as well? Just because of the way you identify doesn't define your sexuality either. Thank you. There's a lot of people who read into that as well.
And Amelia was not saying the AIs will stop if you apologize for being a bigot. But no, that's not what she said. She said if you want the AIs to stop, why don't you stop lying about why you called Fun Times Legion and Demon and all that? Stop lying, dude. Like it's the lies that keep going. You know, some people believe that way. I understand it because I was raised in it, all right? It's okay. You can have your own beliefs about anything. I have my own beliefs about certain things. However, I don't turn around and put those on other people,
Right.
especially when I know that and I have said before, I have always grown up believing that homosexuality is biblically wrong. However, now that I'm older, I'm kind of confused about it because that's Old Testament. And I've also been shown that Sodom and Gomorrah wasn't about homosexuality. So I've got thoughts. And however, I have so many gay friends that I worship and adore and would never sit there and tell them you are biblically wrong for what you're doing. I love them. They love me. I don't care what they do in their bedroom or who they do it with. That's not my business. So I don't hurt
Sheena,
people with my beliefs. You don't
but
hurt other
Sheena,
people with your bullshit beliefs.
but do you know how much in the Old Testament is not acceptable today?
Yeah, I know that now. I didn't know that
So
growing
let's
up.
Why
go
can't
through the.
people get the name
Ugh,
Old Testament? You're supposed to, yes, Old Testament is more like the history of it, right? You're supposed to be reading in the New Testament when Jesus died for your freaking sins. Okay? That's what you're supposed to be pointing to.
it's know
Stop
better, do
being in
better.
the Old
Know
Testament.
better, know better, do better. Know better, do better. That's it.
When I was about 23, I was in a situation where my neighbor, who was a gay man, literally saved my life. And in that moment, I didn't care about his sexuality. I didn't care. And he is the one that began to open my mind to other ways of thinking. So throughout, and I adore him, and we've lost touch actually. Um, and I always think about him and hope he's doing well. But it, I not, I'd say a couple of years ago, had someone who I love to death present to me some alternatives to the Old Testament that got me to thinking, you know, maybe I was raised believing some bullshit here. So I have those thoughts, you know. But however, I don't put that on gay people just because I was raised to believe those things. I don't do that shit. Like anybody who knows me knows I worship drag queens. They're like my shit. But
Shit, drag queens have it on top of any kind of woman that actually tries to do their makeup. Like, let's like fucking get with it. Like, what do you can't tell me like it's within you. So like, how if it's within you, right? How can you
yeah,
say it's wrong? Like, it's just been within you. You can ask any gay person that is a drag queen to today. When did you start feeling these ways? And they'll tell you like, I put my mother's heels on when I was like 5. And I
you
started
know,
putting on makeup then, you know what I mean? Like playing with my mom's makeup. I started doing all these things. Like you like it's within them.
my friend Frankie was transgender,
Mm-hmm.
and unfortunately she just couldn't handle shit like bigotry and ended up making the decision to leave this world.
And that makes me
I
so sad.
I,
I'm so sorry.
I loved her. God, she was so funny, and I didn't give a shit if she was male, female, trans. I didn't care. I just fucking loved her. So what I'm saying is you are allowed to have whatever personal beliefs you want, but you don't have the right to put those on other people.
But can't
And
we just look at it as a person, as an individual, and like, if you don't respect their pronouns or you don't respect this and that, like, just fucking call them by their fucking name. I don't fucking see what's wrong with that.
I can't imagine ever telling someone, "Oh, well, you're telling God he's wrong then." I just, it
But
blows
then,
my
okay, so when
fucking
I die,
mind.
then when I die, that's between me and God, not you guys, not anyone out here. That's
Exactly.
between me and God. When I die, then him and
Exactly.
I will have a conversation,
Yep,
and
you
then
got it.
we'll see about it. Okay, but it's
Perfect.
not for anybody else to judge it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. This
And
is
if it's not
why,
hurting you, I'm sorry, is it hurting you? Is it hurting you? Do you wake up in the morning and go, "Oh my God, Fez is non-binary. This is fucking ruining my life"? Does it? No, it doesn't. So let's let it go.
you got teenagers who uh unfortunately are taught that they're wrong and made to feel like they're wrong, and they end up not being able to handle that, and some of them make the unfortunate decision to leave this world, and I think the world is a little bit dimmer without their light. So I know it's dimmer without Frankie's light. She was amazing.
I'm really sorry
So
about your
I
friend.
don't feel like it is my place. First of all, I am not the one to tell anybody they're living their life wrong. I am not the one to do that. I have my own shit that I'll have to deal with God one day. I am the last person to sit and tell someone how or they should live their life or with who or whatever. Like, it blows my mind that
But
anyone could
but
even
to me,
do
it's like,
that.
why would you even fucking care? Like, why would you even
Yeah,
fucking care?
exactly.
Like, I don't like. Do I sit here and judge the fucking clothes you're wearing? No, I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care that you're wearing an awful outfit, like, because you are. But I'm not gonna fucking perseverate over it.
Right. Like I'm gonna always stand up for who I think needs me to stand up for them. And I felt like you and Fun Times needed somebody, and I'm so glad this community stood up for you guys. And I knew we would. I knew we would, because we're
And I
those
thank you
people.
guys for that. I do. And I also want to put it out there. Don't think like I cannot, like, I've already said what I've had to say. I've already ended what I've ended with Nelly. I'm not gonna, it's not within me to fucking go to any of my friends and be like, "Hey guys,
Yeah,
you know, you can't be doing this and that, this and that." And I have had friends. I've had friends that reached out and said, "You know what? I'm really sorry. I probably shouldn't have made that edit, but you know, is it going to put you in more shit? Like, I didn't even think about that." And I love them for that, but it's like, I'm not going to tell my friends what to do. This is their fucking, it's their fucking page. It's their fucking life. They can, they're whatever they fucking want to do, they're going to fucking do. Like, I
yeah.
can't stop people from doing things. Now, if they're like going to go do bad things, like, yeah, I would try to stop that. But like, if
Well,
they're,
you're better than me. I've told Sheena before, don't do it. Don't do it, Sheena. So many times.
no, I'm always just like, you're gonna, you know, no, because I just know that if someone told me, like, if you did this edit, like, if someone tried to, it's about control. I don't know. I guess if somebody tried to control what I'm putting out or whatever, and it's not gonna hurt in the bigger scheme of things, right? Is it gonna really hurt you that you're a fucking cat? Like, I'm really sorry. Is it gonna really hurt you that you're a cat in a fucking edit? Is it hurting you that bad? That's weird. If it hurts
Well,
you.
I just think the worst people, the worst type of people are on this app preaching Jesus. Okay. The worst. Like, I've broken all 10 commandments except for one. I've never coveted my neighbor's wife, although my neighbor does have a hot wife. Okay. Just saying. I'm just saying, who in the fuck are you to sit there and say these things to someone else when you ain't got your shit right in your own damn house? I don't get it. I just don't get that.
Yep. I just it at some time, to me, it's just because you come from a hateful place and you come from a hateful heart.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't come from love or concern or care at all. And I've said this before, and I'll repeat it. My mom and I were going down I-24 in Nashville one time. There was a sign on the side of the road. It said, "Gays need Jesus."
Wow.
And I said to my mom, "Do you think a gay person is going to look at that and be like, oh my God, they're right. Oh, I need Jesus."
But don't they
No.
know that there's also a whole bunch of churches that
You know,
that are all about gay people being in the church. Like I don't understand that.
like if you want to reach out to someone, you show them love and kindness and acceptance without judgment. Pray for them. You know, if you prayed for people a lot more than you ran your fucking mouth about how they live their life, you know, the world might be a better place, but the world sucks and it's shitty. I'm telling you, I'm the last one to tell anybody how to live their life. The last one, and I won't do it.
All I'm trying to say is like the whole world is on fucking fire right now. I'm getting fucking. You hear my alerts going off. I'm getting alerts every day that a fucking poor fucking kid has fucking been kidnapped. Like the world is burning. Okay, so why would you spread more hate? Why would you add more flame to the fires that are already happening?
Exactly.
And I think that this app was created for people like me that just might be depressed a lot and just want to have a little bit of laughter and escapism. But then I get on here and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, there's just so much hate, 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 hate. It's just like, fucking stop.
Like, I've seen people on this app sit there and do the dirtiest shit and try to be all sneaky and shit and then hold a fucking prayer circle. Like, what Jesus are you praying to, people? It entertains me and it makes me laugh. The only one I've not made fun of is Quiche because I really feel like Quiche really wants to dig into her religion. So I don't make fun of her. But these others, I just can't, man. The whole prayer
Agree to
meeting
disagree.
and the gospel music and all that bullshit, I
You
just really got
can't.
a
You
kick out of
can't.
it.
Okay, this is just my opinion. You can't be all like, okay, let's have prayer, let's have everything, and then let's go straight into gossip because that's also against the Bible. I don't. But that happens at church too. Like you go to church and then you'll see the little church ladies in the background being like, "Did you see what she was wearing today? Oh my gosh, did you see this?" You know what I mean? Like it's hateful. It's all hateful. So, and it's still wrong.
Well, Nellie said she was going to pray for me and that I would every day wake up
Then I
and
would turn around and be
think
like,
about
"Nelly, I'm
God. And
gonna
I
pray
thought,
for you so that you
bitch,
can
pray
stop
for
being."
yourself and your own damn bigotry. Waste your prayers on yourself. Don't waste them on me. I'm good. I'm
I'd be like,
fine.
"Pray for yourself because sometimes you be coming out of pocket." Okay.
Like, it's ridiculous.
And it seems like, and I'm sorry because I haven't been around. I've been very, very busy, but I've been watching replays in the background while I'm doing my thing. And it just seems like it's weird. Like that side over there just seems to be getting like crazier,
Yeah.
crazier, like hateful. Like really
I've
hateful.
said there's shit going on. Somebody's going to get hurt. And they wanted to take that and twist it into a threat. I was making an observation. Shit's going way too far. And I'm telling you, somebody's going to get hurt. And I'm telling you, if I feel like shit's going too far, it's probably gone farther than I even think it is because I have no problem crossing boundaries or lines. I just don't. Sorry, Crystal. I know you get onto me for that, but I just don't. So if I'm even thinking shit's going too far, I think there's a problem. I was trying to point it out. Like shit's going on when somebody's going to get fucking hurt. And if
The
you want to take
problem
that as a threat, I'm
is that
sorry. It ain't a threat. It's a reality.
a group of us over here have been dehumanized. We are not humans. Our opinions, our feelings, our cares don't matter. Our children don't matter. They can all be attacked. They're all up for,
Yep.
public scrutiny when they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
And there are people on the other side who you can't even say children and their name, and you are a horrible person. But other people's children can be talked about, and it's fine. Get over it. Get over. Who cares? Who cares your children are talked about? But if other people's children are not even mentioned, but they have children, they have now been attacked. When there's only a handful of people on this app whose children have actually been attacked.
Well, I think that no children should even be fucking like, what the fuck are you doing? Don't talk about kids.
Agreed. Agreed.
But I tell
And
you what,
it's not even
the
that. Let's go
hypocrisy
even
in
farther.
that.
Don't even fucking talk about their family. Don't talk about their fucking They're fucking fur babies. Don't talk about shit. Because I'm telling you right now, if somebody talked about one of my fur babies that I had, I will find you. I will.
But you can do it to Gypsy Blanchard and her family and her child all day long, and that's accepted. And they want to bring her into this. I was on Mimi's panel, and she says something about at least I didn't murder my mom. I said, well, I haven't either yet. I mean, I can't promise what's going to happen tomorrow, but
Shena!
like, well, I mean, I can't. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding. I'd never murder my mom, but
Shena.
like what does that have to do with what we're talking about? But you want to bring her
It's
in
called
there.
deflection when you're trying to make a point to somebody and they're like, well, at least I didn't do this. It's like, well, that's not the point that I was trying to make. The point was this. Let's address the point. Let's
I'm
stop
telling
deflecting.
you bring Gypsy up, that little number up there in the top goes up, 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 and the gifts come in. There is an agenda to it. There's an agenda to it. Because why in the hell else would you be in a conversation and just whip out about murdering your mom and when it has nothing to do with the conversation? Because people pay their rent off of Gypsy's back. It's just the way it is.
Well, it's pure deflection. It's pure deflection. And I'm not even a gypsy supporter. I'm just saying, like, if you're trying to address a certain issue with somebody and then all of a sudden they bring up a whole another topic that has nothing to do with the topic you were talking about,
And I'm
like, we're not addressing what we were fucking initially talking about. Let's get back on topic.
And her baby didn't ask to be in this world, and she's in this world. And people just talk about her like it's nothing. Even I'm uncomfortable talking publicly about her because that's my friend's child.
Well, that's not even
weird.
Okay, that really makes me mad about Gypsy's baby, and I will speak on this because I am, like I said, I'm not a Gypsy fan, but her kid did not decide to come into this world. Her kid did not fucking pick her mom, okay? So, like, leave her the fuck alone.
It is so weird and it's perverse.
And I hope all of you know all this shit is going to be able to be looked up in the future years. And that kid will be able to see every little thing you guys have been saying. And all of her friends will be able to see that probably the parents that are saying this will be able to confront you then. And tell you what a fucking asshole you've been.
Yeah, you don't even good point, Trent. You don't even know this child. You fake concern and all this shit. It is so weird and it's predatory and it's perverse to be so obsessed with a child that you don't even know and you've never even seen. And that's another thing. She said, I don't want to put her face out on social media. So these people were bound and determined to get a picture of that baby. We just got to see this baby. We got to see. It's weird to me. If somebody doesn't want me seeing their child's face, we're good. We're cool. I'm not going to make it my life's mission to see that baby's face. I promise you. It is so fucking perverse and predatory and weird, but people do it all the time when it comes to that child. All the
Aren't we
fucking
at that point anyways that the baby's not real?
And I've always said, and I'll say it 1,000 times, the sooner you can accept that I'm friends with her, the better off you will be. Because that's not going to change. It's not going to change.
Right, and that's what I tell people too. I was like, you can't tell Sheena anything that's going to change her mind about her friend. That's her friend. Leave her alone.
Not going to happen. But yet she will be brought up into conversations where it has nothing to do with her, you know? But that baby should be off limits just like anyone else's child should be. Period.
It's a baby. They're sweet, innocent little babies.
And if you can tell me I'm wrong, show me why I'm wrong, because I'm not. But hey guys, it's almost 1 a.m. here. I didn't realize it was late.
Sheena.
I just wanted to expose JFK Annie because I know she's one of the people behind that account. But you know what? Like I said, I better not hear a whisper about these things going on with Nellie's child. I don't wish that upon her child or her or anybody. And I don't fucks with shit like that. And I better not hear it put on us. I just better not. This male
Also,
cat.
reiterate reiterate that we did not make that account, period.
Didn't make that account. Don't know who made that account.
Fuck you,
Have
Mimi.
nothing to do with that account. The only proof I have is JFK Annie herself and what I was told today by people from that camp as to who is in on that account. And it was made to make it look like it was us, which I knew that from jump. I guess I'm psychic. So no, you won't put that account on us either. However, I'm not even worried about that as much as I am somebody even thinking that they're going to put on us that someone has tried to harm themselves over something that we had nothing to do with. And no, we had nothing to do with that account, period. Matter of fact, when Bree brought it up, I had said I didn't even want to show the account's name because I didn't want to send people over to look at it, even out of curiosity. So we didn't, I know for me, I didn't even say the name of the account because I didn't want people doing that. But again, before you hatched your stupid plan, you should have thought about how my children are Hispanic, and so is half of my extended family, and I don't fucks with that shit. So, I guess you didn't think about that. Sorry. But anyway, yeah, it's almost 1 a.m., so I'm going to go. I'm actually going to, I don't know if I'm going to finish the Sandman first and then do Sons of Anarchy, or if I'm just going to start on Sons of Anarchy.
No, finish Sandman first.
Yeah, I got into about 10 minutes of it last night and fell asleep.
You gotta keep going. I promise you, keep going.
Yeah.
Finish that and then do Sons of Anarchy.
Okay. But I love you guys with everything in me, and I appreciate your support. And thank you for the gifts. You never have to do that. It's very, very kind of you to do that. And I always appreciate it. So, Crystal, Dreamer, Fezzi, I don't know where you went. Belinda, thank y'all for coming up. Jeanette, she's not here anymore. I love the shit out of you guys. And you know what? Don't matter what they throw our way, we're going to rock it together like we always have. And we're fine. We're always going to be fine. So I love you guys. All right. Hasta next time. Y'all have a good night, okay? Oh, thank you. Thank you for joining my team. I don't know what it means, but thank you for doing it. What does that mean, Crystal, when people join your team?
That means they sent you a heart me.
Yeah, when they heart me, I always love it, but I don't know what it means.
Yeah, it's just saying they sent a penny to say we love you, Shena.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it always. I like how the heart goes on my head. Yeah, we rock solid here. Rock solid. So y'all have a good night. I love you guys. Oh, thank you, Miller. Thank you, Ray. I love you guys, and y'all have a good night. And thanks for always supporting me and us and all of us together. Okay. Any
Bye-bye.
last words? Anybody on the panel?
Nope. Good night. Love
Fuck
ya.
people accusing us without proof. Period.
I like ending it on Crystal's note. Love you guys. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night.